Andrew O'Keefe, fucking obviously in the shit, which we spoke about.
Andrew O'Crackhead.
Andrew O'Crackhead, yeah, gear or no gear. Yeah, so basically.
Alright, lads and lasses, welcome back to the Bogan Yack podcast, episode number 6. Tonight, to start off with, as discussed in the last episode, we got Bloke in a Bar starting us off again, because we highly rated that beer. It was fucking
I want to try and reach out to them, mate. I wonder if they've got Insta or something that we can tell them that we actually are using their beer on a podcast.
Yeah, but we also probably don't want to, get sued for using their beer on a podcast.
Oh, it's promoting.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But today we've actually done some research for once and got a few topics to talk about. So
hopefully this is what we're going to start doing, and it's going to flow a bit better, hopefully.
Yeah, every now and then we'll still do general trash talk episodes because sometimes off the cuff is more funnier.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, but, well, why don't you actually kick us off?
You want me to kick us off?
Yeah, you may as well kick us off.
My first fucking topic I wanted to chat about, because I shouldn't laugh because it's actually pretty fucked up, I guess. But so a woman got gang raped in the Metaverse. Now I'm not laughing at the fact that she got raped. That's not funny. But the fact that she didn't just take the glasses off and just step away from it. So if you don't know what the Metaverse is, it's Facebook's sister company. And yeah, in theory, it's going to be like a virtual world where you can meet friends, do meetings. You can actually go to work. This is what they're planning on doing with it, is you'll be able to work from there. And yeah, you all do it while wearing fucking VR glasses. So I think that's pretty cool on that side of things.
It is.
Do you reckon it's going to take off?
No.
No, so I can't see it taking off. For the side of meeting friends and that sort of stuff, it's no different to VR world.
Yeah, and it's no different from just playing Call of Duty on the Xbox.
It's
like you're technically but still behind a screen.
Yeah, you are.
But
you just see an avatar, so you control someone that walks around, which is you. Which can look exactly like you. I don't know how they work that out as
all
such.
Your Facebook profile pictures.
Yeah, it's probably legit. It probably does. You probably go off take a front and side and back profile and shit. So yeah, basically she joined in, into the beta, because there's beta testing going on with it. So there's only select people able to join this Metaverse. And she joined in, and 60 seconds into joining in, 4 males doing the beta testing surrounded her, taking photos of her avatar and saying derogative fucking comments.
Was that all that happened?
Yeah, apparently, they literally were just being sexual towards her and that sort of stuff.
So it was more harassment than assault then?
Yeah, I think this is literally what the media said was woman gets gang raped in Metaverse.
And see, that's the problem.
She got verbally assaulted in the Metaverse.
Sexually, verbally assaulted in the Metaverse. What they did was not right.
No, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, we're not agreeing with what they did. But how can you not just go, you know what, fuck this?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just take it off. Just be like, I'll just come back when they get sick of my avatar not moving.
Yeah, I understand you don't do it in the real world. You shouldn't do it in a virtual world.
No, she shouldn't have to put up with that.
No, and Meta should have more policing around that.
Exactly.
I don't mean virtual police. I mean there should be people watching over the whole Metaverse and see shit like that happening and going, you know what, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I agree. Which you should be able to do say if someone I approach you in the Metaverse and I'm like, hey, you're a fucking piece of shit, you can look at my avatar and go block, and you just disappear.
Yeah,
that should be something.
It should be like Facebook, sort of
just a virtual Facebook.
Any social media where you go, I don't like this person, I don't want to see them, block it.
Block it. Yeah, exactly right. Because in the way I see it, it's actually like walking down the street. You can run into anyone. I believe that's how it is. I don't know how they're going to do that. Like, obviously, there'll be different servers and that, I'd say. I don't know what...
Well, apparently there's different worlds, and depending on your class, like your social economical class, depends on what world you can get into. So it's pretty much the rich ones...
Yeah, stay in their world.
And like, sort of, yeah, it's not sort of to discriminate, it's more to allow people to afford what they can.
Yeah.
So like you can
imagine fucking like, let's say fucking David Dobrik walking down the street and just got surrounded by fucking hundreds of people. It would be stupid to have him in a normal metaverse.
But like they also you can buy like properties and stuff in there. Like it's virtual real estate.
Yeah, right.
And because I saw on Joe Rogan's podcast, someone was asking him about it, and he sounded like an absolute idiot. He had no idea what was going on. But yeah, you can actually buy real estate in there.
Yeah, right. Shit.
And depending, so there's one place called the Sandbox, which apparently is the more expensive one.
Yep.
So the ones who can afford it go into there, and then there's lower classes for people who can only afford so much, and yeah,
and vice versa.
Yeah.
See, that opens up, like, my next question would be, is this just another pathway for creeps and pedophiles to get, closer to children and shit like that? Like, how are they going to police that sort of shit?
Well, they don't do it very well on Facebook as it is.
No, that's right. That's what I mean. This is like, and being virtual reality, it's opening it right up for fucking weirdos to be, step out of the line.
And to be fair, what are you going to charge them with?
Yeah, that's right. It's a different...
You can't technically say you've raped a minor from your home through a virtual world with a virtual avatar.
Yeah, especially like Facebook and that, you've got physical evidence of messages and blah, blah, blah. But if you've got a social interaction that's virtually real world, that becomes a problem, because how do you prove that that person actually did that to someone? Like, unless you're streaming or something like that, I just see it becoming a fucking big problem. But I'm sure they've got ways around it.
No, they'll always have ways around it. But there'll be something. Which it's not really a good segue, but one controversial thing I did want to sort of bring up tonight. I'm going to start off by asking you a question.
Alright.
Alright.
You're going to throw me in the fucking deep end here?
Yeah, so North Korea, right?
Yeah.
What does the government do to their citizens?
Oh, they just control them virtually.
And keep them in the dark?
Yeah, they're their own world.
And blow them up to be their own country? The greatest country, in the world?
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
America at the moment.
You reckon?
It's fucking controversial, it is. And I was thinking about this for fucking hours the other day. You see, and TikTok is the fucking worst for it, because of the bloody arguments and shit on there. But the misinformation that keeps getting spread over there, like for the fact they, in their fucking national anthem, they have to hit the high note of free, right? Because they think they're the freest country in the world.
Yeah.
Germany, who in the 1940s tried to rule the fucking world, is higher than them on the Freedom Index.
Yeah, right.
They're 17th on the Freedom Index, and not even the freest country in the world.
What's the freest country in the world? Do you know?
Switzerland.
Yeah, they are actually, because it doesn't matter what crime you commit, you can only be sentenced to 22 years or 21 years.
Mm-hmm. And their bloody university is free over there because they believe education shouldn't cost.
Yeah, right.
So the government pays,
which is true. It shouldn't. Yeah.
Government pays for that. Their healthcare system's literally the same as ours.
Yep.
And that's the thing. Like over in America, they literally fine people for not having health insurance.
Yeah.
And then their health insurance,
because people can't fucking afford it.
And then their health insurance doesn't cover certain things, and if your health insurance isn't accepted by a certain hospital, you've got to foot the bill and your health insurance won't.
Yeah, it's fucked, isn't it? It's like you're literally just better off dying.
Yeah, you are literally better off fucking dying.
Yeah, imagine setting your life up to the point where you're just about to buy a house and say you get fucking hit by a car or something. I seen a TikTok of a lady, she went right through her medical bill.
Yeah, I saw that one, yeah.
But you've probably seen the same one. And it come to like fucking 43 grand or something. And I was just like, holy fuck, like you would have just been better off to just die. Like
it cost them $20,000 to have a baby.
Yeah, I don't get how they fucking survive. Like,
which literally brings me to my point. They are literally acting like North Korea.
Yeah, I think that America's problem is they're stuck on the fact that like they've got freedom with their guns, they've got freedom with the way they vote things, but they don't realise how fucked their country is because they just, like you said, they're like North Korea. They stick to their own country. They don't look at like our healthcare systems or
Canada's, which is right above.
Yeah, which they hate Canada. Fuck, most Americans fucking hate it.
Funniest part is they go on about how their health system's the best and like it's the best in the world and blah blah blah. Although their top ranked cardiac surgeons in America are Canadian surgeons.
Yeah.
The ones that are hardest to get into are Canadian surgeons because they're the fucking best in their field.
Yeah.
And the reason they work in America is because they get paid shit tons for what they fucking do.
Yeah, exactly.
Where in Canada, because of the public healthcare system and all that, they weren't getting paid as much. So they just thought, fuck it.
Jump shit.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you needed a brain surgery.
Yeah.
It'd be fucked. Like,
your house and everything's gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you get ahead, and then just at a blink of an eye, you're fucked. Like,
and like, their school system's a fucking joke too. They seriously think that Texas is bigger than Western Australia.
Yeah, it's not.
Western Australia's 3.8 times larger than Texas.
Yeah. But then Alaska's their biggest state.
Which is, I'm pretty sure, around the same size
as Texas.
No, like it's close to Western Australia size, I'm pretty sure. But that's also up in, up the top of bloody Canada.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's fucking. Yeah, you're right. They are a bit like North Korea, but
like, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, like,
they're not. The only thing different is they're not scared of their government.
No.
North Korea is scared of their government. They don't want to be controlled. It's be controlled or die.
Yeah.
Or 3 generations and die. Like,
yeah.
It's not
like,
just one person.
But like they were saying that Western Australia was become the next North Korea because Western Australia weren't opening their borders.
Yeah, it's a load of fucking bullshit and that cunt can go fuck himself.
Oh, 100%.
Mark McGowan is an absolute fuckhead.
Oh, he's a fucking flog.
Yeah.
I don't agree with anything he's fucking done throughout this whole bloody pandemic.
Like, I get he's taking strain off the hospital systems and all that, but when you've got someone was trying to get in with mental health issues twice and rejected, and then she takes her own life, so her parents go to get her body, and then which they own a house in WA, and then they can't bring her body back or go back to their house. You can go fuck yourself. That's fucking wrong.
It is completely and utterly wrong.
Yeah, I just fucking that like fully pissed me off.
And like, yeah, things like that, I don't fucking agree with.
Nah.
But like, I don't understand Americans and their fucking mindset. Like,
they are a bit backwards. They love their Trump and blah blah blah, but then Biden now he's a fucking space cadet.
He's got fucking dementia.
Oh, there's that TikTok page that's literally just his fuck ups during speeches. Like, that's fucking crazy that he starts rambling and then it just goes off to something that's not even, and then he just gets to the point where he's like, and that's why we're free. It's like, what the fuck? Like, can't.
Like the one, about the hurricanes, and it's like, number one protection against hurricanes is vaccines.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Oh, he's a fucking mental case, but...
No, you can fucking go on about fucking America forever, but one thing they fucking did do really fucking great is the new Jackass film. No, I fucking went and seen that the other day. It was coming out on the 3rd of February. So it's fucking, it's 10 years after this fucking the last one. The boys are looking pretty old. It's got all the old cast except for Bam, because Bam couldn't give up his drugs and all that sort of shit.
You know, they drove him to a rehab facility.
Yeah. They did try and help him, but can't.
They dragged him there, and he thought it was just a prank that they were pulling. And he gets out of the car, and they go, "No, you're seriously going to fucking rehab.
You need help, gun." Especially because if he was to make more money off the film, it would just drive him further into a hole.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I get what they did and all that sort of shit, and it is what it is. Was the film different without him? Nah.
No?
Mate, fucking the most fucking hilarious movie I've seen in a long time. If you, like I said to one of the blokes at work, he's a bit older, I said if you can get past the immaturity of it, it is fucking hilarious. Like, you know the old string on a bat fucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that, but they put his cock in it and they flatten it like right out. So it's like his like dick is basically the handle, and he starts fucking playing fucking with the ball. Like there's fucking just some of the funny shit, like Danger Aaron, they cover him in honey and then open up a door and a fucking bear comes in and fucking the cunt's just like sitting there shaking like fucking, and then it goes to bite his hand and he's like, "It's trying to bite my hand, it's trying to bite my hand," and shit. Like it was so funny, and they brought in new people as well, so I don't know whether that's going to be like a spin-off as you know, we'll have another one, but they'll be in charge of it.
Yeah, they might be training up the...
Because Johnny has come out and said that's it for him. Yeah. Because he gets taken out by a bull and it fucks him up in the movie. He breaks his wrist, his arm.
They said that was the most like broken bones. Oh no, most hospital trips they've ever had.
Which, like, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of it because it's still pretty new, but if you do get the chance to watch it, it is fucking hilarious. The best Jackass movie to date. It's got like Tyler, the Creator, Rob Dyrdek from Ridiculousness.
And MGK is in it.
Yeah, MGK is in it. Yeah, there's a whole heap that are in it. Zach Holmes is one of the main characters now, which if you don't know who Zach Holmes is, he's that fat guy off Facebook that jumped into the cactuses years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that guy. He does a lot of fucking dumb stunts, including jumping into fucking cactuses. But yeah, and Tori from Mythbusters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in it. Doesn't do any like pranks or anything, but he helps Steve-O light a fart underwater. And it fucking explodes, like blows the fucking tank to pieces and shit. And then Tori's just like, "It worked!" Yeah! And like, yeah, it's fucking good. But I did want to mention that. It was fucking, yeah, get a chance, go watch the new Jackass fucking forever movie.
Well, another thing I've gotten, did have them in order, but I reckon I'm going to change the order, is so Penrith Christian School had come out the other day, yesterday I think it was, and said that, and this is a quote from a news article too, same-sex marriage and abusive relationships are both not acceptable under God.
Yeah.
So the story was...
Which has always been the case, I suppose. But
yeah, but the story was underlying that gay marriage was the same as...
Yeah, as an abusive relationship.
And
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Christian schools? Because also this week, City Point Christian College started off with forcing students to sign a...
yeah, a waiver.
Yeah, basically a waiver stating that homosexuality is a sin. And on that, I actually, on one of the news articles, one of the former students was saying that the principal of the school was telling a 14-year-old that they're going to hell for the rest of their life because of who they are. And...
Which the problem is they get away with it because they got like their own laws.
Yeah, and now the government's trying to bring out a bill that protects religions.
So the government brought in last night, because you mentioned you were going to talk about it, so I looked it up, and the government brought in last night that they're not allowed to do that sort of shit as far as homosexuality and all that shit goes, but their bill doesn't cover transgender students. So transgender students are still covered as a sin.
Yeah, and then the Christian Society, whatever they fucking are, came out and said, well, that goes against our religion, saying that homosexuality is not a sin when it's stated in the Bible that it is a sin.
Yeah, and it's like, well, fucking hell, cunt. Your priests are allowed to have girlfriends now. Like, fucking change shit.
Yeah.
You've changed it before.
Yep.
Just because you fucking wanted to get your dick wet, you're happy with that. But when some fucking bloke wants to, be gay, you can't do it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking joke.
But they're allowed to, touch up altar boys, but can't fucking marry one.
Yeah, exactly right. Then, they're lucky that it's at this time of year where Scott Morrison's trying to do the most he can to win this election. So, bills he'll throw bills left, right, and centre to block all this shit if he's able to, which they're probably 100%. Lucky in that sense that enough people stand up and they'll blow that out of the water. Hopefully.
100%.
It's modern day. Just let cunts be fucking whoever the fuck they want to be.
Yeah, if people want to be known as a fucking fire truck, let them.
It doesn't fucking bother me any. Just don't try and force shit on me.
Yeah, like veganism.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, how I was telling you a couple of episodes ago about the vegan teacher Andy?
Yeah.
So, and I said that someone put a KFC button.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Alex has been signing it. Just saying, eat meat, love from Alex, and putting the buckets on his fucking bed.
So who's Alex?
No one fucking knows.
No, it's just Alex. Just some cunt that lives in the area.
So there's about 14 Australian Alexes on TikTok saying it was them, and no one knows. And then he's the vegan bloke's like Andy.
Is he the one that's like, go vegan? Ugh.
Yeah,
right. I know who you're talking about. He's a
in
fucking.
his comments, he's like, tell him, you commenters, tell him to stop it. Like that. All of the comments are going, go Andy, fucking Andy, go Alex, do it again.
He does it, surely he does it just for the fucking lols of it.
Oh, 100%.
He's just trying to get sort of TikTok famous. He's a fucking flog, that cunt.
Yeah, but fucking, he's started signing the buckets and writing different things on it.
Just to piss him off.
Yeah, keeps on
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
The fucking world.
It's hilarious. Every time I see it, and one bloke that stitched it was like, he was sitting far away and the camera was like ages away and it's doing that slow zoom
in,
does. And he sits forward right when Andy says, comments, tell him to stop it. He sits forward, stands up and goes, I will never stop it.
So saying that he's done it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, that kind of a flog. It pissed me off when he first started because he used to hashtag Fortnite and shit, and he was trying to target younger kids. That pissed me off, and I think they started cracking on it because he doesn't do it now. So
yeah, and he's changed his name on fucking TikTok too to something else. It's basically just a website URL to obviously some
just something website else that you can fucking click on.
But yeah, it was. The first time I saw that, I just thought it was fucking hilarious that someone just put an empty KFC box on his fucking car.
His car. Yeah, fuck him. He's a fucking flog. I've seen this in the news and I thought it was fucking hilarious. So a hiker went missing in the mountains for 24 hours. And he had cell phone reception but didn't answer any calls because he fucking didn't recognise the number. How fucking lost do you have to be that you won't fucking answer until you answer a number you don't know?
Yeah, what it probably was. He's probably got fucking debt troubles or something.
He's like, oh fuck, if I answer this, these cunts will find out where I am. He's like, I don't even know where I am.
He's like, yeah, I'm fucking lost, but I'd rather find my own way home and pay that fucking fine.
Hey John, it's the debt collectors to come pick your car up. Yep. Oh, where are you currently? I got no fucking idea. Oh yeah, we've heard that one. No, I'm fucking lost, man. I literally answered this call for help.
It would have been the fucking cops rigging too.
Yeah, I was like, fucking, how fucking lost do you have to be? Or what do you have to do to be like, yep, I better give up? It was fucked. I was like, that made the news for one, and two, what a fucking legend.
It's like, you'd have to have something like that he owes money somewhere. Probably got fucking $60,000 on Afterpay.
Well, he probably had fucking like 10 kilos of coke in a backpack that he didn't want anyone to find him.
I'm not fucking answering that.
He was lost, the cartel was looking for him, so he's just like, fuck, I'm not answering shit.
He's up on his motorbike in the tunnel and fucking on.
Legit, actually, like, have you seen The Dawn Wall on Netflix?
Nah.
Fucking good documentary if you want to fucking watch a climbing documentary. It's about two blokes that climb Yosemite or whatever they call it in fucking I can't remember where, in America somewhere, wherever the fucking state is. It's a big fucking mountain thing, and they don't leave the side of the wall. They climb up it and they live on it, and they just keep climbing. They live, and it took them fucking 14 days to climb it because it took one bloke 7 days to do one like section, and if you fall off you got to start again on that section. And they went over to some fucking third world country, and while they were over there they got taken captive, and when they were climbing, and there was 4 of them and 4 of the captors, and then 2 of them died, and there was only 2 of them left, so one split up to go get food and one took the hostages. And they were walking along and they noticed that they were walking in circles. After they were like walking for like a day on end, and they realised they were walking in circles, and they were obviously really good at climbing, but the bloke taking them hostage wasn't. So one of the blokes that the documentary's about, he comes up with a plan to fucking push the bloke off the fucking side of the mountain. So they get to the fucking top of the mountain and he runs out of fucking, like he's going to miss his chance. So they push the cunt off the side of the mountain and he fucking falls and hits the edge, and he's like, I literally seen him fall, hit the edge, and then he disappeared into the clouds, and he's like, I couldn't see him after that. And I was like, fuck, that's crazy that sort of shit like happens.
Yeah. And
then at the end of the movie, it comes out that the cunt survived and the cops caught him and fucking sentenced him. He's in jail now. So he didn't even die. That's shit is that? You get pushed off the side of a mountain, you don't die, and you get fucking charged for it. I was like, you poor cunt. Like, how fucking shit could you get?
Fucking hell. Oh.
That made me just think of that then. That was fucking funny. I've got a bit of fucking exciting fucking news for you and I.
Oh, yeah?
Even though you and I have been pretty shit with GTA, but Rockstar's finally announced that GTA 6 is under development. So this is
4 years.
Yeah, so I reckon it might come out next year. I reckon towards the end of the year we'll hear it'll either be next year, like late next year, or the 24th. So they said, a quote, "We know many of you have been asking us about the new entry in Grand Theft Auto series. With our new project, we embark on our goal is always to significantly move forward from previously delivered. We are pleased to confirm that active development for the new entry of Grand Theft Auto series is well underway, and we look forward to sharing more as we are ready."
Is that a direct quote?
Yeah, direct from Rockstar.
So they haven't actually specified that a GTA 6.
Well, you'd think it would be.
They've said a new series.
Yeah.
It's gonna. I honestly reckon it's gonna be a fucking new online series. I reckon
it would be. Yeah, you'd be. A new map would be alright. A fucking completely new map and everything, new online world. That'd probably be alright, but surely the people buy GTA for the single player. And GTA Online's fucking massive.
I don't reckon they're gonna be very good.
I reckon.
I reckon it's
fucking episode 6. Tanner's fucking saying it right now.
I'm saying it right here, right now, at the 28-minute mark. They're fucking with us. They're going to literally bend us over and say, touch your fucking toes, and they're going to shove a new GTA Online series up our fucking asses.
Yeah, which you could be right, and we will know later on because the building in LA, they have a banner up for every game that goes up, and they always take that banner down when their new game comes out, like they did it for Red Dead and GTA and so forth. So if that banner goes down, we might be in luck that the new game's coming, but if it doesn't, I reckon it'll be an online series.
I seriously reckon they'll announce it on the 1st of fucking April and go April Fools, it's a new online fucking series.
Or they'll use it as a marketing tactic. They'll be like, GTA Online coming fucking end of 2022, and they'll see the negative and the good comments and they'll weigh it out. They'll use that as a marketing tactic, and then they'll be like, just kidding. Like, say, like, if cunts are like, that's fucking bullshit, fuck another online series and all that shit, they're just like, just kidding, we're just talking shit. But if everyone's like, fuck yeah, they're just like, we'll just leave it.
They just have a pre-made poster of the same poster, but it's just different wording. It's GTA 6 or GTA 5 online, and then it's whatever the new series is going to be. It's like, which one do we post? It's like, oh, we're getting positive reviews about the new online one. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, we'll throw that in there. Which is what that's what Great Northern did. They, on the 1st of April, they're like, as you've all requested, here's Great Northern long necks. And the internet went fucking crazy about it. And then, they're just like, just kidding, we haven't actually made them yet. But that's a good fucking marketing technique, because you can find out, is it going to sell or is it not? I think that's fucking excellent, a fucking marketing idea.
You know what's a good marketing idea?
What?
Marching 100,000 troops to the Ukrainian border.
It's getting fucking pretty heated.
Oh, no. We're not going to attack.
We're not doing fucking shit, okay? Russia's just like, we are just standing on our land, okay? Well, nothing is happening. It's like, Vladimir, you have 100,000 people standing on the fucking border. It's a bit intimidating.
Yeah, and then today they're like, oh, we are doing nothing except for missile testing.
Yeah.
NATO, you get involved. Missile come for you.
I don't know why we're talking like Asians when they're fucking
I can't do a Russian accent, so... Asia's their ally. Or one of them is, anyway.
Well, yeah, China's teamed up with them.
Yeah.
I read on their news today, so that's going to be fucked. Luckily, we won't be involved, so that's a good thing. Australia said that we're not sending troops there today. And I was like, well, that's good. And then apparently we're not. Peter Dutton, which is the Defence Minister, has said that we haven't been asked and we probably won't be asked to go. But then I heard that they're sending troops there, and I was like, well, some motherfucker's lying.
So, as part of our ally contract, we actually don't get a choice. So the UK is sending troops to NATO to support the Ukraine.
Ukraine, yeah.
And
I say just let Russia take over. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
So if America decides to step in and send troops...
No, don't send America. What happened the last time America went to fucking war zone? They shouldn't have.
Yeah,
the Taliban started. Fucking hell, like... Yeah.
No. But what I'm saying is, if America decide to put on their big boy pants and go march towards the Russians, they're going to go, oh yeah, Australia, we need this many troops, we need this many tanks, we need this many armoured cavalry,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah. By the way, you're going in first, you're going to do the dirty work, we're going to mop it up and say, America!
For the win! See, I'm not real keen for this because it's going to be something we haven't seen before. Like, the war in Afghanistan was completely different.
I reckon it's going to be another Cold War. It's going to be America and Russia once again going, I'll press it.
Yeah,
I'll press it.
But the problem is the bloodshed will be more than we've ever seen before because of like modern weapons and shit like that. Like, it's not like Afghanistan where we're driving in armoured vehicles and hitting IEDs and fucking some little tailheads running fucking with AKs. This is like, we're talking fucking trained military people. With
AKs.
With AKs, yeah, they do have AKs. They probably still use MP40s. But, yeah, I don't know. See what happens, but Vladimir, like you said, he's like, I am fucking doing nothing. I just have my people on the border.
I think he's just trying to intimidate Ukraine to let them know that they can hurt them.
Yeah, at any stage we'll just invade, like, we're not scared. But then it's like, well, fucking come on.
Yeah.
Imagine if every country's like, you won't fucking do it. And then Vladimir's like,
the old Russian
would. Fuck, they got me.
The old Russian would do it. You bastard.
You motherfuckers, we'll get you. Yeah, no, fucking, I don't know what's going to happen there, but hopefully fucking nothing. because they got China, and China's just like, oh yeah, we got 2 million people we don't give a fuck about. And we've got another fucking like 10 million people that are 16 and they got no choice. So whatever you need.
Yeah, but the only problem is
China gets involved, it's going to fuck a lot of shit because
they're going to go bankrupt.
Yeah, Australia and the US will just be like, well, you don't need our urea, you don't need our coal, fucking, which they've stopped, but
our oil, you don't need
our
all
timber,
that stuff.
our milk.
Like, the reason Germany and Japan started losing the war is because like America, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, UK all cut off international trade to their countries to supply oil and stuff for the machinery that they need.
Yeah, literally.
And that's all that's going to happen again.
But it will impact us too. That's the biggest thing.
It will impact our economy.
Yeah.
But
it's something you got to do to protect the lives of fucking all our troops and shit like that too.
And yes, but I honestly reckon it's going to be days, and then Vlad's just going to go, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, he'll either do it or something will happen that they weren't intending, like a soldier will cross over and he'll fucking, like the other soldier will shoot him and then it's just fucking all out. And, like, he won't even be in charge of it.
Yeah, I just would absolutely laugh if Ukraine goes, you know what, fucking do it. The whole 100,000 march in, and then Ukrainian 6-man army just wipes them all fucking out.
Yeah, that's right. That would be funny as fuck. They just get absolutely slaughtered.
Just fucking murdered. It's like, you want to do it?
I've been preparing for ages. I fucking actually found out, talking to that American dude, which I didn't know. It's probably fucking common knowledge, but I didn't know. The military actually works. The government actually works for the military, so that's why they won't change the gun laws, because the military can turn around and abandon the government. Which I did not know that. That's why he said our gun laws will never change, because our government, our military does not work like above, our military is above the president.
No. So
the president makes the calls, but if it comes to it, the military can just walk away from their duties.
The president is the commander-in-chief. He is the leader of the military.
Yeah, but the military, he in a sense works for the military.
So that's why he has 4-star generals from every military agency.
Yeah.
On his, like, basically, you say Knights of the Round Table, because I think they're fucking...
Yeah, they make the calls and all that shit.
But that's why their Second Amendment was basically to protect the people from the government, which is why...
Yeah.
Yeah,
so the government, the military works for the people, not the government.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to put out. I was like, yeah, right, so they'll never change the gun laws, because the military will just be like, well, fuck the government. We're not dealing with this shit anymore, and then...
But the only problem with that is they're called amendments.
Yeah.
Which is literally in their name that they can be changed.
Yeah, they can be changed.
Like, you look at Prohibition. There was no alcohol allowed to be sold or distributed in America. Then they fucking quickly changed that.
Yeah.
Also, you used to be able to buy people.
True.
Like, you could buy people. It was in their amendment that you could legally own a person.
Yeah.
And then
especially
some
like
smart
person
guy,
of colour.
Some smart guy in a top hat decided, I don't think this is a good idea.
No other country seems to be doing that.
And he used to say, no man is free until every man is.
Yeah.
I may have butchered the quote, but I'm not fucking American.
I'm not American. Anyway, we won't fucking dwell on that shit, because you and I know fuck all about America, and these... Any comes listening, like, that ain't fucking right. You know that's not right. It's my Second Amendment. As we discussed fucking last week, old fucking Channel 7's Andrew O'Keefe, fucking obviously in the shit, which we spoke about.
Andrew O'Crackhead.
Andrew O'Crackhead, yeah, gear or no gear. Yeah, so basically, Channel 7's come out and actually reported that they ended his career because he was in a limo on the way home and he lit up a crack pipe in the back of the limo, and the driver reported him. And I was like, that's fuck. Like, you've got all this money in that, and you turn to smoking crack.
What's in briefcase 12?
Crack! I don't know, but I sure hope it's fucking crack. So yeah, Andrew O'Keefe, he's fucking in, obviously, I think we discussed it last episode, he's in the back of the van fucking kicking and screaming and
fuck these
I'm a victim of crime and all that shit. But I just thought, I was like, fuck, yeah, right. He's in the shit because he smoked a crack pipe in the limo. The fucking limo driver's a rat dog.
Fucking dog.
Fucking dog. And we've also seen in the fucking news that Jimmy Carr's under fire. His fucking cancel culture's trying to attack him.
Oh,
for
that's
his
the one.
Holocaust joke. Man, that fucking joke's old as fuck. That series has been out for ages.
You know what's worse than his Holocaust joke? His African joke.
Yeah, legit. He's like, what is it?
It was, if only Africa had more mosquito nets, because it would stop millions of mosquitoes dying needlessly of AIDS.
That's right. And he literally, in his news statement, he said, this joke isn't the joke to end my career, it's already out there. So he knows there's one worse than this. And he's literally come out and said, cancel culture's attacking me, but I'm going down in swinging. And I was just like, fucking, you can't cancel Jimmy Carr for a Holocaust joke. Take a joke, cunts. Like, fuck me. Like, what a joke.
What about Oprah Winfrey?
What's she done?
Did you not hear that?
Nah.
Oh, God. So on the View, the show... Oh, not Oprah. Is it Oprah?
No, it's not Oprah. It's Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg,
Yeah, I heard about her.
Yeah, that's...
So she was saying that the Holocaust wasn't a race-motivated action. It was which, in a sense, the way she was trying to put it, I get what she was trying to say. She was trying to say...
So the way she said it was probably wrong.
The way
what she was trying to say is it was an evil man doing evil things.
Yeah, it was, in
a sense.
Yeah, it was people being mean to people. That's what she was trying to say, but she said that it wasn't race-motivated.
Racially motivated,
and people are just like, Jews are a race, and then they're like, blacks and fucking all that. And I was just like...
Jews is a religion.
Yeah, but they are a race. I don't know where this comes into play, whether you hit a certain amount of people that it becomes a race, or I don't know how that starts. Like, my understanding was...
first one to the finish line.
Wait, fucking, where is it? No, we don't have anything for that.
Yes, it's right above your finger.
Where?
The one that says... No, not pause. What is this laughter? Right above it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's just too late.
I'm learning.
Fucking, let's switch seats. You suck with that thing.
Shut up! I haven't used it. Alright, I'm new to this. I'm a virgin. But my understanding of race was like skin color and fucking all that shit, and rangers and shit.
Rangers are fucking race.
Yes, they are. Haven't you seen fucking Jonah from Tonga? No, it's not Jonah from Tonga. It's what's the other one that Chris Lilly did?
No, it was Jonah from Tonga.
Is it? No, I thought it was the one, the high school one. What was the high school show called that he did? Anyway, I can't fucking remember. He did that thing.
No, it was Jonah from Tonga because he was in trouble for the principal for bashing up the runner.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And he,
Say sorry. Sorry, Ranger.
Yeah.
Say sorry properly. Sorry, Ranger. But on the Jimmy Carr thing, it's been 2 years since Ricky Gervais fucking fully destroyed the Golden Globes, remember?
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
He roasted the whole of fucking Hollywood.
Shots were fired. And he's like...
He's still going.
He's like, don't come at me, you're the ones that fucking did it.
Yeah.
He had a point.
He literally was talking like one of his jokes, and it was like, he was saying blah, 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 and he's like, it's all bullshit, like Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. And I was just like, see, Jimmy Carr's getting in trouble for a Holocaust joke, but you literally just insulted like the whole fucking Golden Globes and he's still going. I'm like, Jimmy Carr ain't going fucking nowhere.
And the worst part is, I can almost guarantee that the ones coming at Jimmy Carr are not remotely related to any Jewish people.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Fucking involved.
That's exactly right. It's just some cunt that has a following that's cracked the shits.
Oh my fucking god.
Exactly, they've cracked the shits, and then it's just a wave that fucking flows, and that's all that happens.
It's like the bloody TikToker that literally shaved her fucking head and said these vaccine mandates are the same as the Holocaust.
Yeah,
and she was comparing the vaccine mandates to the Holocaust, and then a Holocaust survivor commented saying, like, pretty much saying, you need
fucking have no idea what we went through
and it's
before you head in.
You need to grow up because I've still got the tattoo on my arm.
Yeah, exactly. And watch my family fucking die. Yeah, it's fucked. And then, like, you know, they obviously came at fucking Dave Chappelle for his fucking gays comments. I'm like, it's a fucking joke. It's not like he was out on the street of LA, like, walking up to gays, attacking them.
No.
It's his fucking job as a comedian is to tell jokes, make people laugh.
And the ones in the crowd that were all laughing wouldn't have given a fuck.
No, and
they paid tickets to go there.
Yeah, and there was probably gays there. It's a fucking massive show. Like, the world's fucked. Like, get to the point where, like, it's not like you and I where if we say something, it's probably, you could be like, these cunts obviously are just attacking gays because who are they?
Yeah.
But when your job is a fucking comedian, don't take shit to fucking heart.
No.
Like, fuck, the world's fucked.
Their job is literally to make fucking jokes.
Yeah. If no one, if the whole fucking stadium was just like, whoa, you'd probably be like, dude, I think you're fucking really fucked up there.
Yeah. Anyway, what are we at? Fucking 46 minutes, mate.
Yeah.
I reckon we might actually make this one an hour.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Because you got a bit of shit. I'm fucking pretty much through my notes.
I'm pretty much through mine too, but there was another beer you wanted to try.
I did want to try that actually, so yeah.
So we might just have a quick fucking commercial break, even though we don't have commercials, but we're going to have a quick commercial break.
I will say before we go, Sam and Dunk, this is your last fucking chance.
Yeah, we did not like the last fart bomb you gave us.
If you don't know what we're talking about, we go back to the last episode 5. We tried one of Sam and Dunk's beers, and it was fucking garbage. Like, I'm talking bad. So
yeah, I nearly actually spewed. It was fucked.
Yes. So we've got another beer, and we're going to try it, and see how we go. All right, and we're back with another Hop Nation beer from Sam and Dunk, the Chop Ipa. Now, I'll give you a quick fucking Hop Nation Brewing Company is a Melbourne-based brewing company specialising in production of small batch beers. And this beer profile, pouring a hazy straw colour, the Chop carries big citrus and tropical notes.
It's going to be fucking shit again.
No, I don't know. Finishing with a mild balanced bitterness, feature a killer combo of some of our favourite hops, Citra, Mosaic and Simcoe. On the nose, what's your fucking first fucking... What do you reckon?
It nearly smells the same as the fucking mango one.
Nah, that's not bad.
It's better.
It smells better. Like a craft beer. That's alright. I like the smell. I reckon this one's gonna be good. The can's pretty basic for those listening. It's just a white can with
I'm not pouring a full glass
with an axe and a saw on it.
Yeah, off the nose, you can smell a little bit of mango and shit in it, but.
It's actually not bad. Is it better than Bloke in a Bar? Nah. It's citrusy, very citrusy, but it's not bad. That's not fucking fart bomb in a fucking jar in a can.
Still, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to make. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's just craft beer, man. I don't know why they do this shit. They just, it's not bad. Sam and Dunk, look, you've redeemed yourself.
Yeah, in his eyes, maybe.
Man, I could drink that. I'll drink that.
Well, you can have mine, because I fucking will not.
Yeah, don't like it?
It feels like fucking sandpaper down the throat.
Yeah, right. I reckon it's citrusy as shit. Very citrusy, and obviously pretty hazy. But it's not bad. I rate that.
Have you taken your taste buds to a cheese grater or something?
I must have. It's not the beer of the podcast yet, that's for sure. Bloke in a Bar takes over for another week.
Alright. Look, it's not the worst. I can guarantee you that much. Like,
it's craft beer. You got to open your eyes and forget Northern Draft, anything like that. See, I couldn't even drink the fucking other one with my nose pinched the other day. It was fucking horrid.
look, I'm not going to give you another chance.
Sam and Dunk, Tanner's out.
I'm sorry, it's a no. No, from me. We really need to sort out these fucking cameras.
Yeah, we do need to get better quality cameras and shit.
Unfortunately, it is a no from me because that still tastes like shit.
That's fair enough, and that's completely fucking genuine reviews here are fucking good, but I don't mind it. Would I drink it again? Probably not. So on to a different brewery next episode, but shit happens. Now you've had probably one more thing that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we'll just quickly
bit of a fucking sad note, but is what it is.
It is. Like currently at the moment, as everyone's probably seen in the news.
See, I haven't heard much of it, and I reckon that's fucking a bit of bullshit considering the rest of Australia was fucking on fire and we didn't hear shit about it.
Well, yeah, like New South Wales literally half the fucking country that burned.
Yeah, it was bad. I get that,
but the fires in WA at the moment. Well, first off, I would like to say that I hope everyone over there that's either fighting the fires or have had their properties burnt and shit from the fires are doing okay, because it is a fucking shit time at the moment going through that shit. Like me personally as a firefighter, I've seen people lose their homes and it's hard to deal with, especially as a first responder. I actually find it harder to deal with watching someone lose their home than going up to like a car crash or something and seeing someone who's lost their life. Unfortunately, that's just me, but what I've read so far, and it might have changed today because I looked last night, is that there's so far 60,000 hectares that have burnt, and it's all from numerous fires. Like I checked the fire map and it was just fucking everywhere.
Yeah, right. See, I haven't heard much of it, but like I said, it's fucking fire regardless. It's just no good. So
yeah, and unfortunately, it's that Australia's weird with its fires. It's always one side of the country or the other.
Yeah. So it takes a few years for it to regenerate, and then it's just fucking back to the same fucking thing.
And look, everyone's throwing out, oh, it's climate change, it's this, it's that. Like one rebuttal to the climate change is we're in a La Nina, or however you fucking pronounce it, where it's the wettest season, and a lot of growth is green still.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of rain we have been having, especially on the east coast and shit. But one thing that it is, and I 100% agree with that it is the greenies stopping forest fire management.
That and cattle being allowed up in the high country, firewood collection.
All of that shit literally prevents this from fucking happening. It is why we are trained as firefighters to safely execute lighting fires and doing fuel burns.
Well, we've only got to look back at like what's happened the last couple of years where people are like, these bushfires, look at the poor animals, they're all fucking burnt and all that shit. Like, it's preventable when fireys can light small fires and burn these sections off that the animals just wander out of. But when the fast moving bushfire comes through, they've got no fucking idea what's going on and they just get caught in it.
Yeah, and they get caught in it because the smoke goes fucking everywhere. It slows them down. Then they get lost. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. Like the First Nations people did it right before Britain took over the land.
Yeah, but they've been doing it for fucking
years.
Yeah.
What they used to do is they would go to a spot and they would take only what they needed from that spot. And once they were done, they would light a fire, move to another one, and years down the track, go back there where everything's grown back and replaced itself, and do the same thing over and over again.
And they stopped literally fucking big fires from happening.
And fire is good with a lot of our native plants. It's good for the regeneration.
Yeah, it helps it regenerate.
Like our alpine trees and stuff like that, in order for the new trees to come through, they need fire where the tree actually drops a seed and plants it into the ground.
Yeah.
And then fire comes through, kills the old tree, the new tree grows up in its place. A lot of our plants are like that, and when we were able to do these regenerative burns and stuff, it helped our fucking nature.
Yeah.
And now the greenies have stepped in and said, no, it's fucking hurting everything, it's blah, blah, blah. And then you got people losing their fucking lives and houses and property and cattle and machinery and cars, all because we can't do what we need to protect them.
And the laws that they brought in, like, you know, you're only allowed to cut trees that are 75 metres from your house and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's that sort of shit that you risk a tree or you're risking people's lives. But when it comes down to it, when the fire comes through, the trees, the government don't give a fuck about the tree.
No.
It's the person that's in that property or whatever.
Yeah.
So what's the difference whether there's a fire going through or not? If you got to cut a tree back so you've got no trees in a 100 metre radius, like, you know, I don't see the fucking problem with it.
Exactly. But on that, one thing I do want to say is that if you are in an area that can be or is being affected by bushfire, to check your local emergency service app. Like in Victoria here, we have Vic Emergency, and listen to all the warnings. And if you are told to leave, don't hesitate.
Yeah, just
I've
leave.
seen people get caught out. It's not fucking fun and it's also not fair. I understand you want to protect your property and stuff like that, but life comes first.
And you're throwing firefighters into a risky situation too that have families at home as well.
That are majority of volunteering to go and save your property because you won't leave. And I know in Victoria alone, I'm not sure about other states, but in Victoria, and it's good, fires actually have the authority to remove people from their own houses.
Which should be the fucking case.
Because if it's not safe for a fire to be there, you shouldn't be there.
Nah.
If someone who's got $250,000 firefighting equipment does not reckon it's safe for them to be there, you should fucking follow them out.
Yeah, exactly right.
But I do hope everyone is okay, and do listen to what the experts are telling you. Don't try and say, no, I can do this, I can do that. Listen to what you're being told and protect yourself.
That's it, for sure. That's been another episode of the Bogan Yack podcast, guys. You know where to find us on all socials. You can either watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Spotify. Make sure you reach out to your mates. Reach out to family, anything like that. Sadly, we lost another young bloke this week. So, yeah, just reach out, seek help. If you need to, message us. We'll happily listen. And we'll catch you for episode 7 next week. Bye!